Live. Live without my hat. That ain't good. Well, maybe hatless tonight, fellers. Oh, man. Got a bunch of crappie jigs. Oh, people texting me up. I won't be able to see it right now. That stinks. Dylan. Don't worry about it. Let me grab a hat.
There's one in the chair.
Yeah, I know. All right. Get the blanket back up here. Old weighted fly tying blanket. All right. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Papaw. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Corey. How are you, sir? Got all sorts of crappie jigs. We did a lot of work today on our website, and I'll be showing these throughout the night. But we got a bunch of pretty colors, a bunch of stuff updated on our website today. Sophie took pictures and got all these put on there, and we got probably 25 jigs added to the website today. All sorts of them. Oh yeah, thank you, Corey. We got a bunch of them, so I'm sure I'll be showing those off a lot throughout the night. So, but we got to build right now. Let's try this guy. Why not? Let's go with the threadfin shad. Hey, what's up, Guggen? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Gonna build a bladed bucktail jig, man. So, welcome to hang out with us. Check it out. See what we can come up with. Get it cinched down there. Let's get some thread. Get some white thread. Friends with Lance. Well, that's good. Lance a good dude. Good friend of ours here at the channel too. He always in here to support our channel, and we appreciate Lance a lot. Gonna be cold tonight. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Got the heater on tonight. It's gonna be cold. This is their that threadfin shad pattern I've been tying, so let's put some on here. See what we can make it look like. Kind of down to the end of the life on this bucktail here. I gotta snip off pieces. Gonna have to piece it together to make it work. Got like 20 more in the deep freeze. I just gotta go get them if I run low. Hey, what's up, V8? Welcome in. You hit the like button. Thank you, Guggen. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely helps us out. I think it helps YouTube think that we're more interesting and pushes us out to more people maybe. So make sure you leave your cabinets open. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we will for sure. Man, I'm always back at it, Wild Vin. I've been tying all day today, man. We done a ton of work today. Got our website completely updated. Got probably added like 25 jig color options on there. Made a whole put the whole a whole new product for these glass bodied jigs like that guy. The UV resin bodied. We got a whole section for UV bodied stuff now. We were busy today. I did slide over to a pond during nap time while they were napping, or while Dylan was napping at least. I hit up tried to catch some crappie, didn't catch no crappie. Ended up like 3 bass and 1 crappie is all I could get to bite. But it was starting to get windy and that front was starting to blow in. It was about to get bad. Yeah, thank you. Sure, we'll have to get our cabinets open and leave the water dripping. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and get that going, honestly, because it's I think it's already well below freezing and windy. All right, that should be enough tail to cover the bottom side here. Flooded, can't fish at all. Oh man. Put that bucktail on there. Snapped her off. Look at that. Corey asking, or getting asked about that Terminator. I didn't tell him, Corey. That's just a natural question there. I didn't tell him nothing about what you told me the other day, so I figured you wanted to wait for it. I'll go with a lighter gray tail up on top here. Turn out looking like a shad, should. Everybody saying hey to everybody. Oh yeah. I think it's gonna be cold in the morning. Be real cold Monday morning. Greater than asbestos and green eggs and ham. I think you're gonna have a hard time getting him to admit that one. Trying to get all those small loose fibers out of there. Yeah, we're like less than 400 hours off of our watch time goal of the 4,000. We're about to start losing them by hundreds at a time because of so many people have watched our watch time booster playlist, and it starts in January. So yeah, we're about to be losing some time. Awfully quiet. 10 degrees at church time. Yeesh. That's cold. He ain't gonna accept defeat, I'll tell you that. Corey, I didn't tell him anything. Just do what you're doing. Oh, yeah. Man, we're just so close. We're about to lose so much time. We're about to lose, like, 200 hours. It's going to hurt. Get all this trimmed off so you can see the head again. See what we're working with here. Hard. Yeah, man. Yeah, you was grinding for a long time. Getting it, too. It's a pain. And then hopefully it's worth that, 8 cents per video. Yeah, wild man, this will be a bass jig. Hang out, I'll be happy to show it to you when I'm done. It'll be it's kind of similar to a chatterbait. It's a bladed jig, bladed bucktail jig. This is a 3/8 ounce, our bladed jig, so. Get that razor blade and I can trim it all the way up now. Get everything trued up. Right. Let's get some of this flash. Oh, there it is, yeah. Hey, Mr. Ken, did I watch that link? Need some flash. Bass jig. 3 or 4 cents, yeah. Haven't fished with the Terminator long enough to believe it's better than green eggs or hams. Just came from Cindy's life? Nah, need some flash. Yeah, that's what I'm about to throw down the side of it. V8 for sure. I never did. No, Ken, I never got around to watching it. We were super busy today. We tied up a bunch of jigs, got our website completely revamped. Added probably 25 color options on jigs and stuff. I like that gray. Oh, yeah. Even has your town in it. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you were talking about the guy sharing about hot springs. Yeah, I'll have to go watch it. I like a lot of flash in my jigs, especially one like this. It's gonna be a vibrating jig, you know, a bladed jig. So I want it to pulse and make a bunch of noise and flash and get all the attention that it can get. Because this is gonna be, you know, springtime bait. Gearing up for spring. Dreaming of spring, I guess, more like it. And this is just like an iridescent, kind of a hollow flash. Put a bunch down that side. Put the same amount down this side. Oh, that gal. Hess and I. Some of her videos today. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. Ouch. Stuck my finger by that on that hook. Yeah, don't do that, it hurts. Yeah, it did. All right, get all that gray covered up, all the hairs tamed down, and like that.
Chicken? Chicken feet?
Chicken feet?
Oh, chicken nuggets?
Chicken done for nuggets.
Okay.
Hey,
What?
the plate.
Oh. Do you want dip? Mustard and ranch?
All right, chicken foot, yeah, they're silly. With this one, I've got a blade already painted and rigged up for it. So let me throw it on. Throw it on here, and then I'll flip it around and show y'all what we're working with. Chicken feet is a huge export. I am live. Yeah, if you want to. You can come over here. All right, there's our finished product, bladed jig. Let me flip it around. I'll show you the other side with that other camera. Show you. You can see that flash better on this side. The top is all black like a shad is. I paint the blades to match. Like that. Got it at the bottom. And we use yeah. Let me see, flip it around. Our bladed jigs are $10 V8, and they're $10. These bladed jigs. Buy a Z-Man chatterbait, you know, a jackhammer, you're gonna pay 16, 18 bucks. No. I tried to pour some out today for my wings, and the circle piece fell out and it all squirted out. Yeah, we call them Bambi blades since it's Bambi tail, you know, deer tail.
If you put that in the hole, you pull that back.
What are you doing?
If you put that in the hole, you pull it back.
Pull it back.
This trailer back. If you put that.
We use owner hyper tough split rings and snaps, and then it's a victory hook I pour them on. 3/8. That's a 3/8 ounce. That's my favorite weight. 3/8 ounce. Looks just like a chatterbait. Yeah, pretty much. The only difference is on chatterbait, they have the patent to direct connect this blade to the eye of the hook. So I had to go with a horizontal line tie and go to a split ring, which allows it a lot of vibration, and that blade will go back and forth coming through the water. It pulses, and it will beat the paint off of both sides of this head. That blade will. That was a bleeding shad I tied last night, but flip it around. Bleeding shad. It's got red underneath coming out the back, a little longer than the white, and then some red flash down the sides. Looks like blood splatter on the head and on the blade. That's pretty much what it'll look like if you get a bleeding shad, like a purple one. Oh yeah. The 3 bass I caught tonight had purple. I mean, had red lips. I said purple because I got this purple. Tie up a purple one here. Got invited today to ride to Florida with a local motorcycle club. Bambi blade. Deals tells Bob how to play nice. Chicken feet are a huge export. Throw it good. Old timers told me that, and I tell you it works. Nice. The chatterbait, just throw a bladed jig. The ones I caught today had red right on the inside of their top lip especially, but bottom lip was a little red too. But
What does that mean?
I always thought it meant they were eating stuff off the bottom. Throw anything red, feeding on them crawfish, I guess. Bambi blades are crazy. Keeps me in check, yeah. Throw anything red, nice. I'm gonna put some purple under this one.
Wait, do you see a pack of wipes near you?
Yeet. I'm not sure why the lips are red. I can't remember, man. I've listened to a podcast and they were talking about it one day, but I think it's just like a circulation thing maybe with their blood, because They're cold-blooded. I don't know. Some guys think it's from just like hitting the bottom when they're just feeding on crawfish, which would make sense too for feeding on red. I mean, feeding, yeah. It makes sense to throw something that's red. I got one little crappie today. On the first cast after I changed to a different color, and I thought, oh yeah, I found out. That's it. And then passing down what you was told. Nice, that's cool. Remember last spring, purple and chartreuse was always victimized. Oh yeah. Trim this around. About time to get a new razor. This one's having to press pretty hard to get it to cut now. I don't really like it. I like it when you just barely touch it and that stuff just flies off. Probably about 220, Corey, last night. Ended up deburring them. I got all of them. Everything that I had poured in those two jugs. I got the sprues off and got them all deburred and everything. So they're still sitting somewhere. I didn't end up painting any of those today. Yeah, I had a bunch of them. All right, put a strip of white around this. If I can find a tail with enough white on it to do it. See, everything's getting down to like this, and you can't hardly use it. Oh yeah, wild fin facts, for sure. So you start using down here towards the bottom. Oh yeah, try making one where it's not all pretty. Don't cut stuff off. Leave it and see what happens. Yeah, no doubt. I guess I could always, if it get out there and cast it a bunch and it doesn't work, I could trim it up. It would probably work for sure. I think there's enough right here to go all the way around it and cover that purple up. Put asbestos in this. Oh, in the back. Oh, you see it back there. Oh yeah, you see it. Yeah, some of the most messed up lures and stuff you wouldn't think works great. That's for sure. I've noticed, I feel like it may just be like a confidence thing because the more that you use it and catch on, the more confidence you get built up in something. But I feel like once the paint gets worn off of stuff, I feel like it works better. I don't know. It's kind of goofy, but you may just be so familiar with that bait now that you just know how to work it. What's up? 24-hour live. Me? No, I did not. I hadn't been up for 24 hours. I think he's just ready for you to make another road trip. That's how it goes. Yeah, for sure, man. Get that purple covered up a little bit like that.
What? I don't know.
Get it where you can still see it, but it cuts it down a little bit. You'll be able to see it good when it gets wet. Hey, what's up, Lance? We had Guggen up in here earlier. Said he was a friend of yours. I appreciate you sharing me out. Do I tie trout flies too? I do. I'm not near as good at them because we don't have trout fishing around here, so I don't tie many of them. But I do tie some. Plan to pull the bike out and warm it up tomorrow. For sure, yeah. V8, yeah, or message on like Facebook or Instagram, really, because on our Bambi blades we only have that one color. I think we got like a green and chartreuse one on there. We haven't got more color options. I need to get like bleeding shad put on there and that like thread fin shad that I just tied. I need to have them up, but we were so busy with the crappie stuff because it really needed attention. Put some purple flash down the side of this one.
Remember we spent with them on the table?
Uh-huh. He's on the table. Mama said, he's in McQueen. I found him in McQueen.
You found him?
I found him in McQueen, Dada.
Good job.
I mean, Mama. He's on in McQueen. I found him. Where's my car wash for valid? I mean, my
Put some purple flash down the side of this one. Yeah, you can message on there and I can get back with you on the website on the little do you have any questions thing. But the probably the best way would be either just call me or text me or message on Facebook or Instagram. Barbecue paninis. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Yeah, man, we are. Welcome in, everybody. Good guy, even if he lives in Georgia. Yep. Yeah, Jeremy, I think we're as ready as we're going to get for the Snowmageddon. How much are they calling for over in your area? I don't even know how much they're really calling for here.
It's gone down. It was 9. Now it's like 5 or something.
Yeah, it was like 9 inches they were hollering about here, but I think it went down to like 4 or 5 inches, which is still going to shut our town down. I mean,
We still won't be able to get a driveway, but
no, we won't be able to get up out of the driveway. Hey, what's up, Travis? How you doing, man? Been tying yourself. That's what I'm talking about. That's cool, man. Yep. 3 to 6 inches here with the possibility for more. Favorite color, crappie jig. I'll show you here. My favorite color crappie jig has been this. Sorry. Has been this guy right here. It's a gold head, a gold chenille, and a brown bucktail with some gold flash. That has been my favorite color.
Wait, tell them that our McDonald's is shutting down for 4 months.
Yeah, or Sophie said tell y'all, our McDonald's is shutting down for 4 months. We don't know what we're gonna do.
What happened?
Go bring the daddy.
What?
Get, bring the daddy.
Wildfin, what was your question? Root beer float, yeah. Thump, winter, you gonna go live? Oh yeah, there you go. Spring and summertime? Yes, year round. The brown will produce year round. It's just a super natural. Got a wire bender and that UV resin. Nice. Good stuff. My Walmart bottle, I don't know where it's at, but yeah, I got the same stuff from Hobby Lobby, whatever, but another one of my favorite colors that I feel like probably not a lot of people use is purple. Like this.
Dylan, don't bend them. Dylan. You're bending it. Let go. Okay. Bring those to daddy. And then get
Oh, Hobby Lobby, yeah. That one's got a bunch of flash. Like a purple marble head. I do sell them. Are you in the United States? I don't know how international shipping works yet. We haven't tried that yet. Yes, buddy. Oh, bud. Well, I can show y'all. Check this out. There's our poster thing. Minnesota? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, we do. That link that... Thank you, Dylan. That link that Thumpaholic shared, Rock Creek Bait Company, we just put that color. We put all of these colors on in our shop on there. We've got probably 25 new colors that we added today. But it's rockcreekbaitcompany.com. And we'll for sure ship them up. That was a bleeding shad. What, buddy?
He's talking about one of those shows he's been watching. I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Minnesota, awesome. That would be cool. We've got tons of colors and stuff on our website now, so I got one that looks Terminator in the shop. Yeah, that's right. See if I can find it. That guy, that little.
I'm working on the floor.
Working on the floor?
On our floor.
What's the matter with our floor?
The floor broke.
It broke?
The floor.
Okay.
It broke. I got all my big ones down here.
Okay.
I got M&Ms over here, big white M&Ms.
There's a classic. These are our glass body. We call them glass body.
Here's M&Ms. Can you show them this?
And then here is the Terminator.
Can you show them this? Daddy, can you show them? Can you show them this?
Yeah, hang on.
It's big.
It's a white marabou. And then that dragonfly head. And then that glass UV resin body. what your jig budget is.
Can you show me what this big ambulance?
Here, Dylan wants to show you his slambulance.
Isn't that ambulance? It's just ambulance.
It's an ambulance, but it's the WWE wrestling. Oh, sorry. Smoked you in the head. All right. Those are all 1/8 ounce, Dan.
This big white
Yeah, those,
It's $5.
it was $5.
Yeah.
I feel like it was probably more than that.
This is big and huge.
Big and huge ambulance.
Yeah, it's big.
Love the ambulance. It's a big old ambulance. Yeah, we got a bunch of colors up now. So Sophie killed it today on the website stuff. Get this one done. Hey, what's up, Hitch by Hitch? Yeah, it does, for sure. We actually picked that up at one of my buddies' house. He was having a yard sale. So we picked that up for Dylan at the yard sale. So it may have actually only been $5 or less. Huh?
What?
His slambulance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll take it, but
I'm gonna level this out some so that I can get it good and straight on this next wrap. I'm gonna put a purple band. Ah, it's wrapped up. Try to get my getting cold. Oh yeah. Turns out, I mentioned earlier about the motor offering to meet me tomorrow and discuss me becoming a prospective member of his organization. Oh, Ken, that's awesome, man. Supporting veterans and first responders. Welcome in, Hitch. Mid-South Wrestling. Right on. Yeah, that's awesome, Ken. Cowboy Bill Watson, Dr. Death. Love that purple. Great flare. Thank you, thank you. I won't put quite as many wraps on there. Try to keep it straight. This does absolutely nothing but just decorate it a little bit. Break up the monotony of that all white neck. Maybe I kept it. Oh yeah. Let me throw this hang on just a second.
Okay, let's show them what this looks like this, like that.
Oh, just hold it up and show them the rocks. He's wanting to show y'all his rocks.
Sure, you hold it up.
Let me hold it up for him. He got some pretty rocks.
And there's big ones in there.
Yeah, there's big ones in there and little ones. Purple and blue and...
They're not purple ones. They're just, I got so many.
Them are pretty, buddy.
So many rocks in there.
That's a whole lot of rocks.
I want to show Mama. Dad, I want to show Mama.
There's that purple. You can see that purple splattered head and that blade. Put that purple band on the neck.
Somebody drumming nuts.
Dylan.
What?
Baba said, hey.
Okay, Baba.
He said, oh, hey, Baba. Chatterbait's fairly new. They are extremely new to us making them. They're not like a brand new thing on the market. Probably 8 years, maybe. I mean, they're relatively new compared to like fishing, but
Oh,
that'll be a good one.
that purple one. I did that purple one. That purple rock.
Oh, you did find a purple rock? Give me a show them.
Sure.
Look, there you go. There's his purple rock. There you go. They've been like rock polished or whatever. All right. Crazy boy. You fell asleep?
Yeah, but I wanted to tell that right now. Well, I don't find my other rocks. I don't see my other rocks.
He is a stinker.
I got all my rocks off.
Yeah, he's a mess. He just said it. He said, I am a mess. All these people?
What's the what? Camping or if the power goes out? Right.
That lantern, leave the lantern off, buddy. Let's save the batteries
Don't play with it.
in case the power goes out. It's not going to go out? There you go. There's all sealed up. Little shinier on the threads and everything. So silly. I know you're a mess. Sweet. Yeah, he is. That dude sell wallets that y'all swap for. Hey, Corey, do you know, does Cade have his jig wallet sales up yet? I kind of don't think he does yet. But he may. I don't know. There's a blue one. Swap over to some blue thread.
They're pretty.
Yeah, I didn't know if he the fly wallets, yeah. Yeah, those fly wallets. Yeah. Last I heard, he was still working on getting some sort of, yeah. Yeah, he's still adjusting.
There's a black mark.
Reach out to him. Yeah, Cade's Maids, and he's on Instagram. And you can just tell him, like, Corey he'll know Corey. And then me, too, now. He would know if you mentioned either one of us. Just tell him you love his work or whatever, you know. Super nice guy. He sometimes takes a while to respond on Instagram, so don't think he's ignoring you, but It looks like camo?
Yeah, it's colored like camo is.
Are you sure?
Give it on to Daddy. Is he? Yeah, take that to Daddy. That's a lot of rocks, buddy.
He's got a lot of rocks.
It's from one of those digs that we did.
Stay tuned for wallet. Oh, cool.
Daddy.
Those are sweet.
Daddy.
We have a new project in the works. Awesome. All right, Dan. Man, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in here. I appreciate you saying we do a good job. Hitch, yeah. This one is camo. It's really pretty.
Put it in there. Put it in that one.
Can I show them?
Yeah.
Look, he said that one looks like camo.
Put it in
I
here.
know my light's a little bright,
Put it
but
in here.
thank you, buddy. That's cool.
That one is a camo.
That one does look like camo.
It is-
Had a short blow up. Oh, it wasn't huge. And actually, Stacy at Bank Fishing Adventures sent me the audio and said, "Hey, try this now." He said it's going good, but I mean, it had like 10,000 views. It wasn't.
On the sofa.
There's dudes that got like stuff over 1 million. Earl's got a couple, I think, over 1 million.
Right. But it's
Yeah, any of y'all, you ought to throw that audio up, and
big couch.
you never know.
No, leave her alone. Don't mess with her. Everything's good. Let everything go. I know she's not.
Cindy, yeah, she landed 50-pound. It was Wednesday night, I think Ken said. To me, it's pretty impressive, yeah. 10K is a lot for me, for sure. It's just not a lot compared to other people.
Yeah, he's got something on it. Something's on there.
I'm biased. Huh?
It's gross. Hey, do you know where candy is? Go into that kitty.
You have a Facebook reel with 45K on it? That's crazy. That's good. We've got one on our Instagram that's like, oh, it's close to 250,000. It went pretty good, but we've got other ones with a lot less views with a lot more likes. So it is what it is.
That was real sour.
50% like rate. Yeah, that's really good, Ken. Really helped out. No, it was the one that the fish jumped back into my boat. Or Sophie released it out of her kayak and it jumped into my kayak.
If somebody's turned 24 this year, does that mean they were born 2000?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, dude? What are you doing?
Cut you off.
Cut my hair? What are you eating?
That
What is it?
is me.
A Tic Tac? Oh, okay.
I'm hungry. I don't think 2000.
YouTube video. 166K.
Hey, I eat all the time.
I know you do.
See?
Oh, buddy. Your belly ain't that big. You a little bitty dude.
Well, is the baby the real? And your belly also big?
The baby in my belly?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get big?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get very big. The size of a watermelon.
Big that big?
What size of a watermelon?
And that size of a watermelon, and this watermelon being like that big? Daddy,
Whatty?
the baby that grown the like big as the watermelon.
Yeah. The baby in mommy's tummy?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get big like a watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of these days. Right now, it's still little.
We get a new fruit tomorrow.
It'll be
Get a new what? Oh, yeah.
New fruit tomorrow.
We get a new fruit tomorrow. We keep up with it in size of fruit size
Also, it's gonna jump to
on one of her apps.
It's gonna jump to like 2 or 3 inches longer.
Poke it with a stick.
Mama.
The baby?
Yes.
Okay. Does Daddy have it?
Daddy can have
Oh, I
it.
know it.
That is Daddy's.
That would have been awesome. We would have,
Does I want it?
I feel like that video would have went
You
well.
want it?
What?
You want it?
Your dad falling out of the boat.
You want that?
Oh, yeah. That
Tummy?
was
Mama don't
Big Malone, yeah.
want this summer.
that top, the gumbo looking ones in that box I bought you,
Yeah.
they're really sour.
Really?
Cold.
Cold?
I'm cold.
Toe shut,
Cold chuck. Yep.
It's cold, suck.
Did I send me my nuggets?
Where you going? Over here?
What's up?
That's it.
Broke the internet. Yeah, that would have been great. Yeah, mine do the same thing, guys. Mine will, for the most part, you know, you can get one going and it'll go straight up on the little algorithm thing and then just flat lines, and then after that it's just nothing. All right, Jeremy, good night. Hey, your dad said he made gumbo tonight.
Did he?
Yep. She said, did he?
Look at her.
Gumbo doesn't sound. I mean, his gumbo is good, but I don't really want gumbo.
Oh, she said gumbo doesn't sound real good right now, so.
Look at her.
Yeah. Gracie, quit.
We had a half a pint of chocolate ice cream for supper.
I did not.
Well, I had a half a pint of chocolate ice cream for supper.
That's because you told me not to cook dinner.
She had like, I don't know,
I had ramen.
a 16th of a pint gumbo in the first trimester. Yeah.
It's too cold.
Outside it's too cold for ice cream?
Just too cold in general.
Oh, yeah. Hope Sophie's doing good. Yes, sir, she is. Coming out the first trimester now, so we're making it.
What you been cleaning?
Things have been getting better for her. A lot less sick and stuff, so that's awesome.
You got dog.
I need 3 or 4 pieces of this flash here. Bob be cooking it up. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. I've got to make her my spaghetti and chicken and dumplings. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jeremy, for sure. Gumbo and jambalaya always sounds good. Yeah, it does. She's pregnant, so she stuff, you know, kind of goes a little different on the old what sounds good scale, but
Mama, that dog is hungry.
Thank you.
what Dylan's worried about is the
Give him the
McDonald's closing.
The apple.
No more Happy Meals for 4 months. I don't know how he's gonna survive.
The hot dog.
He'll be fine.
Get one.
He does like them though. They get them usually once a week whenever they go to town.
There you go. You fed the little doggy. Hey, what's that game like that was popular a long time ago? Where you have to feed it, and water it, and love it, or something. It's like an app, not an app. But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What was that called?
They were like the little keychain things that had like a little pet in them.
Yes.
Uh,
Who wants to play?
Do y'all remember what those were called? Like little keychain. It was a Japanese name. It had
Alright, on the ball.
you had to like feed it and whatever.
And you gotta give him the ball.
What were those things called? Phone died. Uh-oh.
My pet slime for
No, it was. It's some sort of Japanese name.
Let me see if I can find it.
No, doggy.
It's like the Hiroshima pet.
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi, yeah. Definitely not the Hiroshima pet. They didn't like Hiroshima, I guess. Japanese culture, something about it. Oh, Gumbo. What's up, David Smith? And then says, I'll have to make spaghetti and chicken and dumplings if that doesn't help get through the Tamagotchi. Yeah, that's it, Jake. Yep. That doesn't help get through the first trimester, nothing will. All right. Why? What were you asking about Tamagotchis for, babe?
He's playing a game kind of like that on the iPad.
Oh.
Yeah, it says that it wants food and water, and you have to play with it and bathe it.
Okay.
Well, he's thirsty.
Yeah, that's a nostalgic thing. That was like in the 90s.
Click on the apple. I'm thirsty. What's some milk? Right, now find the milk.
All right.
Press the little arrow. Alright, keep going. Find the milk. Now press the hot dog. He wants milk, baby.
Black and blue.
He does. He's asking for it right now.
Black and blue. Get the blade thrown on it. It helps out a lot already having these blades already rigged up. All you gotta do is just spread them out. Make sure you put it on the correct way and then go for it.
He's drinking.
Good.
He wants more.
Right.
Watch it.
There you go. Black and blue. That'll be a dirty water guy right there.
I think some of the doggy's milk.
Have that blue blade to match it.
Here's some more. You want to take a picture? My brother or Shane? You want to take a picture?
Black and blue.
I think they all look good as that dog. I think they all look good as it.
Making you want to start a new hobby? Oh, yeah. Man, for sure you should, man. It's fun. It's a blast. I enjoy it. I may change it up here and make a few resin jigs.
Hello to your cat. I think. Say hello to your cat.
What's the cat's name?
Cat name is. Look,
They're sleeping. Oh.
Definitely a good hobby, man.
You gotta give him
And it
the treats.
you know, something to do, productive, halfway productive, that
Oh,
while the weather is horrible outside,
he wants
and
a
you
sweater.
think about and talk about and gearing up for fishing in the spring, so that's cool.
the sweater.
Go find the pink sweater.
The sweater.
We fish, you know, year round, except for when it's 30-mile-an-hour winds and 10 degrees. I'll stay in the house for that. But
Pink sweater.
Oh.
yesterday had to go to town, and it was like
Glasses. Mama,
oh 25 with 30-mile-an-hour winds. It was completely miserable. Flip it around again, show it after it's sealed up. You can see those threads smooth out a lot with that coating over it. That's the blue sapphire, or sapphire blue, or whatever paint.
Oh, he wants to play. Go come with Ducky.
My favorite, yeah, snag, no doubt.
Go come with that little yellow duck.
Dude, one day I made Sophie one that it was pretty similar to this, you know, just a normal little just bladed jig. And she had her wacky rig pole or something and cast it, and it snapped and just across the pond into the woods, gone but never forgotten.
What did I do?
When it snapped off that Bambi blade at the pond and it soared into the woods across it.
Yeah.
My favorite jig.
I yeeted it too hard.
The dog.
I've got two, David. I'll show you both of them here. Let me flip it around.
Hello, dog.
And actually, I showed the UV resin one. This is actually my sure enough favorite.
Hello, doggy.
It's either that guy right there,
Treats.
which is just a teal,
Treats, okay.
then purple body, got some flash down it, marabou tail. That one produces a lot for me, or any kind of variation of that. We've got also, this is a UV resin, purple UV resin body, kind of similar. Got a little different head paint job on it. That one will be really good. But I think my all-time favorite would probably be this guy right here so far. It's a brown bucktail. Gold head,
Mommy, he wants treats again. Mommy, he
and that gold chenille, gold-bodied chenille. This one has produced a lot of crappie for me, a lot of big crappie.
treats.
Terminator, yeah, let me show him the Terminator. If I can find it again here. This is my father-in-law's favorite jig. That's the he called it a Terminator. These are all 1/8 ounce, David. He called it the Terminator because he said it was so lethal. But he's got a lot of fish, and I've got a lot of fish on this little guy too.
You want a donut?
It's a UV resin body. The yellow jacket, yeah, no doubt.
Oh, go get him a mustache. Probably look at my.
We made a few dirty watercolor UV bodied ones for the website's sake.
He's got a mustache.
All of these they're on our website too.
Wearing a bow tie.
We ended up calling this one Crawdaddy.
You want a yellow shirt?
Get that feather out of there. That one's Crawdaddy, I think, on our website. It's a really wild chenille. It's mud bug colored chenille.
Hungry. He's
red crappie jig. I don't have any red ones painted right this second. I've got, this is one I do, praise the Lord jig. Oh yeah, the God's promise. It's because it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow chenille, so we went with God's promise to try to remind people what the rainbow actually stands for, because in today's world it kind of, you know, it's got a bunch of meanings that we don't go with or whatever, so. That's a red, it's a red and white, but I have solid red too. I can paint stuff solid red. That's our God's promise, what we called God's promise. It's a rainbow marabou. Threw it on a pink head.
Okay, now we need the towel. Oh, you gotta rinse them off with the shower, with the water.
But anywho, yeah, that bleeding shad, and that is a red. Eventually, we're going to be all Victory products, but I went ahead and ordered in my Victory hooks, and they're really similar shape to the, this is a mustad. So the shape is very similar. If I can figure out a way to hold the feathers down on both of them. I don't know, maybe you can see it. It's very similar. The Victory is a little bit lighter wire. You're not gonna be able to tell there, but red, what? Red head, red body, and red bucktail hair for the white bass run in March. We can do it for sure, David. I don't have any red heads painted right now, but I can sure do it. I'll make another one of those, the God's promise ones, just for, that's a 64th ounce, but I can make one out of it. Yeah, I'll for sure do it, David.
Oh, he's hungry. Oh, he's bored. Okay, go to the duck. He wants to play.
You want to play, doggy?
Mm-hmm.
He's hungry.
Want one? Yeah, I'll get you a 30-second one for sure.
I think the dog wants it.
I don't have any 32nd ounce. I've got a red 32nd ounce, but I don't have any red, or I don't have any pink 30-seconds painted.
He needs to shower.
No, I don't have any pink 30-seconds painted.
Uh-oh, we gotta bathe him again. I'm dirty. You seem a little thirsty.
If not following, someone hit me up and I'll give you a follow. Yeah.
Just press the leg button and then shower.
I mean, press it.
That marabou, that pretty cool.
Okay, put some soap on him.
You don't need soap yet.
Each one will be a little different color too, which I really like.
Soap's on and off.
That's it.
I love that nothing is ever the same anyway with a handmade jig.
And then follows
Oh, we're taking the water.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not going till it warms up. Yeah, I'll. If I had a pink 30-second, I'd bring you some in the morning, but I don't. I'll bring you this one. You can have it, try it out. It's a 64th ounce though. It's gonna be pretty light. See, today I was casting those 1/80ths. Not far, but I was getting them out, 20 feet or so. But that's on 2-pound line. And a 7'6" medium fast. So
That's where they live.
yeah, with that new, I took that ACC rig and that crappie Daiwa Revros reel, 2-pound line. I caught 3 bass and 1 crappie. And the crappie was, pretty small, but one of my bass was pretty small. One of them was about 2 pounds. It was all that line wanted. It was something. Hey, I missed your question up here, Jake. I'll go back up. How many can I make in a day? Oh, dude, I don't know. So I tied all of these today, and there's probably 40 in this bowl. I mean, that's all crappie jigs. That whole bowl. So I tied all of these today. But I already had my heads painted, and the lead was already poured. Everything was deburred. So it doesn't take near. It's roughly 10 minutes a piece, something like that. 6 or 8 minutes a piece, probably a little better estimate, but you can pump them out. If you worked 8 hours, you could pretty comfortably get 60 or 80 probably. Dinner calling my name. Have a good night. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Have a good dinner. Yeah, you can pump out a bunch of them. I mean, you can stay busy. Now, if I've got to go pour the lead and then deburr the heads, because a jig that's just been poured, it's still got that chunk of lead on top, the sprue still on top. I got to break that off of all of them, and then file them off, paint them, cure them in the oven, bring them over here, and then tie them. It gets busy. Put some UV resin on here. I really like these because they almost look like a jelly bean. I think they're so cool, the UV resin glass bodies. You can spin it and get it all smoothed out, and then hit it with that light. Cure it up. Yeah, I'll flip it around and show you a little better here on the back side. Get it cured up. Gotcha. Yeah, man, no problem. I appreciate you hanging out. So there you go, little 64th ounce, that UV resin. I left the tail way long on it, but
Start doing what? Oh.
pretty neat.
That's the arrow, it says.
If y'all haven't ever used a marabou jig, they are crazy the amount of action that they have underwater. I mean, bucktail and stuff, I've got a bunch of bucktail jigs, random stuff tied. That's like our aspirin head. What's up, Ted? Bucktail catches a lot of fish. I've got kip tail, which is like cow, calf tail. head hold up good if you cast up against rocks. It'll definitely chip. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you and say it won't. Anything's gonna chip, any painted jig head. But I mean, as far as like falling apart, it's not gonna do that, of course. But it'll chip. The paint will flake off. You know, it's a yeah. Now the UV resin, it ain't gonna go nowhere. The perch and stuff, like on this one, it's so small, it's gonna fall so slow. Perch are gonna probably pull these back feathers off because I mean, those feathers are teeny tiny in marabou, so they'll get, you know, beat up, but they're pretty neat. They're fun to fish with. I have a blast with them. What I'll do is make a long streamer and try to put some of that on there. That marabou back there. Looks good. I appreciate it. Ted, how are you doing tonight, my friend? You staying warm up there? I got a buddy that got a fly rod, so I made some synthetic corn. Alvin Lewis actually had me do it last year, make a corn jig, and I made him a couple. I'm gonna have him try them out, see what he thinks. He's going trout fishing, I think, in February or March. So I've got two here. I'll show you in just a second. Looks good for sure. I appreciate it.
Spiders are not fake.
They're not real, they're just fake.
No, spiders are real, baby. What is that?
They're big.
No.
Can't wait till your fly rod session. Yeah, I got to get out and do it. They took our college pond off of the trout stocking regime, so we're gonna have to make a trip. Either that, or I can just go fly fish for some crappie. If you're interested in seeing that, I guess technique and catching fish is technique and catching fish.
The ladybugs say.
I don't know what ladybugs say. I don't know what they make themselves.
I need to go try to catch some crappie, I guess. Chartreuse. What, buddy?
What ladybugs sound like?
A ladybug?
Yeah.
I haven't. They just kind of fly and.
I don't think they make sounds.
Yeah, no, they don't make sounds. They fly into stuff and you can hear them buzz a little bit, but. Love this wire bender. That's cool. You have to send me, I don't know what a wire bender is, I guess. You have to send me a picture of it. Ugh. Put some chartreuse in there. I got some chartreuse hackle feather here. A cricket? Green crickets?
Yeah.
I think they just say, I don't know.
What's that?
A wad of, it's like 6 feet. Bees? Bees go bzz, 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 bzz.
So what do they make?
They make honey.
Bees make honey.
Inline spinners and spinner baits under wire. So, okay, cool.
Okay, you like honey?
Picked up a used fiberglass fly rod yesterday. $12.
You don't keep honey.
Now I need to find a reel. Cool.
Where's his head? Where's his...
Get that feather all frayed out. I got some pliers, hackle pliers. Caterpillars don't say anything, buddy.
They eat.
They just crawl around and,
Eat stuff.
yeah, eat leaves.
There's another butterfly.
Butterflies don't say anything. Yep. Buddy, beetles don't say anything either.
Did I put my burrito today? No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, because we ate breakfast over there. Come in. Do it.
I've been wired with my mind. That's awesome, Lance. Done sending stuff. Yeah, I'll go check it out, man, after this for sure.
Well,
Tell you what, I'm going to have to move that blanket. Getting hot. Reach up here and shut this vent. There we go. Yeah, that was starting to get hot. Not top of the line, but it's mine. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Here, I was telling you about those synthetic chunks of corn. Those little synthetic, just little ball, nothing crazy. No tail feathers, just a chunk of yellow. Maybe it'll get ate by a trout, thinking it's a piece of corn. And if that one don't get ate, we got the old Aberdeen hook with some chunks on there. What do y'all think about that? Think it'll get ate? Pretty funny.
Oh,
I tried to make another one. It didn't turn out. It was ugly. Corn jiggy, yeah. Pretty funny. I made this one, Sophie was like, "Oh, honey, that ain't it. That one there's just a big old ball of goop. Probably just wasted that hook, but that's all right. That's how you learn. Definitely pretty rough.
almost an airplane.
I don't want the airplane. That's my airplane. That's my airplane.
I mean, that's a game. This is a game, baby.
I don't want the airplane.
Baby, he's not gonna take anything with the airplane.
I don't want to get the airplane. That's not his airplane. That's not his airplane.
But that's what he wants. That's the toy that he wants.
He don't want it. You can have it. Look,
See.
you can have it. Papa Hard.
Hoggy.
Huggy's farm.
The Hoggy at the rack.
The big trigger. Do the big one. Do the big thing.
Get that pushed back. This will be a topwater lure for next spring, I reckon.
Baby, Ben.
Maybe put something together a little nicer. Yeah, I've just got a, was it Dogwood Canyon or whatever from Bass Pro. Sophie's got a Reddington Crosswater.
Okay,
we're,
those games are locked.
We're very much amateurs at fly fishing, so kind of don't spend a lot of money on expensive, super expensive gear. I got that Reddington for her for $50. It was with a case and everything. It's right there in the corner. Both our fly rods are right there in that corner.
Alright, stop. No, stop. No, stop. Back up.
Babe, do you know where my tweezers are for the eyeballs?
I'll put them back over there after I use them. Like under next to the tripod.
I don't know. It's alright. I don't really need it. Huh, what comes before amateur is you. I bet you're better than you give yourself credit for, Lance.
I'm just doing like that, honey.
I don't know if that's gonna hold or not.
Dylan, stop.
It'll hold now.
Dylan, stop. Get down. Get off me.
Yeah. Put a big old eyeball in there. Cause why not?
A beaver. Beaver is that random. What's wrong with you? Did you get it?
Oh yeah. All right.
You want to get the kangaroo?
It's only 10:30, guys. What are we gonna tie up tonight? I got more of those Bambi blades I need to tie up. If I don't really have anything. I know like David was wanting those red heads. I don't have anything red.
He's a rabbit.
See if I can put some resin all the way around without it running completely off. Just to kind of hold one final big big seal over it.
Do you get tired?
that. That's a something there. Look.
Those are rocks.
I dig it. Yeah, I like it, man. I think it's gonna get 8.
Those are old rocks. This one not locked. This one not locked. This one not locked.
That's some big ol' eyes.
That one not locked. Down 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 not locked.
Anywho.
Down not locked.
Put that one up on the old top shelf. Looks awesome.
Mama, look. ABC.
Pretty funny.
Look, Mama.
What's 1 plus 2?
She said good.
Yeah, it's in a shape. It's a
Oh.
shape. It's 6 plus 1.
Is he doing it?
Yeah, 2 plus 1. Good job.
Hey, Stacy. Hey, that sound that you told me to use ended up getting like 10,000 views and like 130 subscribers or something. Pretty wild. I appreciate it. Worked out good, so I'm out. All right, Ken. Well, thanks for being here with us so long tonight. And I appreciate it. Hope you have a good evening. And we'll see you on our next one, man. David, I do have a 32nd ounce. What size, you after 1/8 ounce for those, white bass jigs? I guess it worked. Yeah, it definitely worked. And then, Coons, the West Boundary Coons here, he put it on his account and he got like, I don't remember exactly, 1,300 views and 30 subscribers or something like that. It turned out good.
Yeah. We've had that game for a long time.
Subliminal messages, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to tie a little miniature red one for you, David, and see. Red body. Do you want a red chenille body or a red that UV resin? I can make this one resin and show you what it looks like.
I'm tired.
Ran it twice and right at 50 subs. Nice. Pretty good.
I'm tired. Yeah, I have to do night-night.
He's going to be smart tonight. He knows if he messes around and waits, he'll end up sleeping, having to go to sleep with me. Go to sleep on me, and he don't like it as much. He likes going night-night on mama.
I am not tired.
Guess I'll do a
Look.
Chanel body. Okay.
Look.
Good thing I was just about to put a sparkly red Chanel body. I just happen to have some sparkly red. There it is. I knew I had some sparkly red. Chanel. Seen people use it over and over. Yeah. It'd definitely be worth it. Worth using it again for me if it works. My biggest thing is I just never make time to do shorts, I feel like. I am, buddy. What? Yeah, popping a balloon would be loud. Yeah, popping balloons are loud. Are you popping them right now? Oh, in your game?
No. It's like a little app or whatever.
Okay. Oh, it's on the iPad. Something like that, but bigger, David. That's a kind of a red tinsel Chanel. That red Bucktail. Red head. Them sweet baby, yeah.
These people don't do wedding rings. They traded the SIM trays in their iPhones.
Yeah.
One of them is red, one of them is white. And somebody said, delete this. Apple makes something called I Do.
Nah.
That's funny.
Maybe David got to see it.
Yep.
Looks great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, one good short and you're off, no doubt. Isn't that crazy?
Your turkey?
No, turkey.
A little more Bucktail. Needs 16th and 1/8 ounce heads, yeah.
Turkey.
You like them pretty heavy on the tail? We'll definitely do it for you.
Alright, we can do that. I'm sorry. Dylan! Go tell your daddy good night.
Good night, Bubba. Little more tail.
Go tell the people
All right.
good night.
Night, people.
He said, "Good night, people." White bass tear them up pretty quick. Okay. We'll see. I'll be curious to see how our heads hold up to them, especially that bucktail. It's pretty stout. Good night. They said good night. Give you a dinosaur. And check this out. I'll make this one real crazy. That's a 64th ounce. I'm gonna get hair from the very, very bottom. I'm just gonna flare it out like crazy. So it's just basically just a little red parachute. Get just a little bit, not a whole lot of hair. But I'm going to flare it out like crazy. About like that. I'm gonna get right in the middle, because this stuff, when I pull down on it, is gonna go crazy on that flare out. You're cold right now? Yeah. Get that all tied down, whatnot.
How long ago did we get?
The live?
Yeah. Whatever.
I usually run till midnight.
Well, Ben was sleeping and once he was going to sleep, I went to bed.
Okay. Go fish when the run starts. Where what river are you on? A river, I'm assuming. Yeah.
They live on the river, or?
He just said come up and go fishing, huh?
Fishes off the river?
Yeah. He wants some jigs from us again, and then he said make myself some just like his and then come up and fish with him.
Who is it?
David Smith. We met him at Bass Pro at Little Rock.
Yeah, I remember. Let's go night-night.
Maumelle. Okay, cool. It's just a little silly. Flip it around. Little silly guy.
Did you ever get his house fixed from the delivery driver?
I don't know. Sophie said, "Did you ever get your house fixed from the delivery driver?"
Wasn't that him?
Yeah. Those will work nice. That's a 64th ounce. Teeny, teeny, tiny. That just, that's funny. The white bass key in on red. How weird. Yeah, the Amazon driver plowed into his house.
You're being crazy. Sorry. Dylan! Hey! Get some act right. Sorry. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it's been a while. Show it to you with that resin body on there. Neat little guy. David, you want a red hook too? I've got red victory hooks as well. I have to pour them, but that ain't no problem. I can pour those up anytime.
That's enough. No.
Finally, but not still paid. Dang. Heck yeah, that'll catch them cool. So ready to use that stuff. Light's on the way from Amazon. My house is on a hill like a moat. Yeah. So you're gonna love it, man. It's a blast, Travis. Building all the stuff you can build with that resin, it's cool.
Hey. Done. Stop.
It's fast, yeah, no doubt. I mean, it feels a little bit. It's not sticky, but if a feather hits it, it kind of, I guess, sticks to it is the right word. It doesn't stick to it. I mean, you can peel it back off, but it just, after about 24 hours, it's really set hard. I mean, it ain't going nowhere, but
Done.
5-minute epoxy on my hard baits, and it works well. Oh, yeah. What's the dealio, yo?
Oh, just a nightly booger pig.
The nightly booger pig?
Well, he gurgles during the night if you don't clean his nostrils out.
He hates her messing with his boogers. I would too, honestly. I mean,
He doesn't like them touching him either.
yeah, I don't like mine touching me either, so.
Freaks out if you use him on a shirt.
Everyone around us is fishing all kinds of baits. Catch few, we would almost wear them out with an all red jig almost every cast. That's wild. All red. Oh, you do want the red hooks too? Okay, cool. I can make it all red. Like, I mean, red head, red hook, red thread, red bucktail. I can put, I don't know if it would show up. I mean, sure. We can put some red flash on top of that red bucktail to have some extra shiny reflective. We can go all out with it. Chartreuse and red, work where you're at. I don't know. I had a lot of guys buy them and use them, but I don't. I don't know. Attaboy, all red. All right, sweet. And I've got 2 different size. I've got that chenille that I showed you, but I've got a better chenille for the big hooks. It just, that 30-second it would look really weird on there, but it's just a red tinsel hairline tinsel chenille. It'll look good on the 1/8 and 16th ounce. Yeah, I'll make them red for sure. Just shoot me a message or tell me whatever, however many you want, whatever. You can email me or message me on Facebook or Instagram or text me even if you still got my phone number. That's it. All right, sweet. Hey, Austin. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. About to have to place me another tail order. My tails are getting cut up, which is a good thing, but Good thing it's being used. Oh, just tying a few jigs, Austin. Living the dream, staying warm, man. Getting ready for that stuff tomorrow. We got our hydrants all covered up and got the hose unhooked and all that good stuff. There too. 5 each. All right, sounds good. We'll I'll get the lead pot fired up and I'll pour the jigs up and everything and get them tied. And
Tomorrow?
no, probably not tomorrow. It may be after the storm and stuff passes. Good deal, man. Make sure I got all the green covered up here. Good tapered body on it. Yeah, after the 2024 Snowmageddon. Snow Armageddon. I just don't, I mean, my lead pot's outside. And I don't really want to be out there trying to pour lead when it's
Also, you have to move my car.
6 degrees. Yeah. And I got to move Sophie's car out of the carport, or at least back a little ways out of the way while I do that. That would expose her car to the elements. Travis, for sure gonna have to get you a vise that rotates, man. That'll be you'll see quick with that resin. You got to keep it spinning, or else it'll drip. You hit that, hit it, and let her get cured up here. Did you order the same light, that light I sent you? The, whatever it is. Tying up some of the bigger underspins. Cool. Heck yeah. That little resin body. Okay, cool, yeah. You'll like it. It's a good light. And like I said, it's on the cheap side too. It's not, you know, Loon has lights and Solar Res has lights, and all these name brand lights are, you know, 60, 80 bucks a piece for the same thing. That works just as good. Takes 2 AAA batteries. I don't remember if it come with them or not, but it's all good. It works good. Your bottle was leaking? Your resin bottle? Dang, man. Ain't no good. Oh, let's see. Let me build another one of these. How's that light set up the glue? It's a UV cure resin, an ultraviolet resin, and then this is an ultraviolet light. It's purple or whatever, ultraviolet UV. So it's not instant, but it's, you know, 5-10 seconds. It's hard enough you can touch it, and then it fully cures in, like, I don't know, I give it 24 hours.
These two guys, they're comedians.
Yeah.
I watched them. They're called the Pun Guys.
Taped it. Dang, man. Yeah.
In 12 hours, this video of them got 32.1 million views.
32 million views in 12 hours.
12 hours.
Well, there you go.
You know what they made in this video?
Puns?
A breakfast burrito.
They made a breakfast burrito.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Too many people watch them make a breakfast burrito.
It's ridiculous. But whatever. Don't plan opening doors till after Wednesday.
On Facebook, so I don't know if that means anything either.
The color of this jig head. So this is red bug, and it's not quite red. It is like a maroon. It's got a bunch of flake in it. Let me compare it to that solid red head here. The color difference from red to that red bug. But it's got some flake and stuff in there. See, it's got some sparkle and stuff in it. Yeah, the light is different. Yeah, that's the same. I mean, it's the exact same color. It's just almost a maroon. Yeah, because that's the red, and then that's the color difference. What's up, Clayton? I can tell it's cold because of the way it is. Miserable cold. Razorback red, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what that other red is. Sure enough, like, I mean, it's red. This is more of a maroon. Gonna get down to 16 tonight. That's cold. Definitely cold. All right.
Did you say?
I said, yeah.
Did you just say that that's what you're doing tonight?
No, I said it's gonna be cold tonight.
Oh.
Toad suck. I think I may make this one into a sunfish. Yeah, how you doing, Clayton? Did you ever gonna get down to 10? Dang. And you're in the cold state, Lance. You're feeling good about your 34. Yeah, we're getting hit with very, I mean, not unseasonably. We always have cold, but we're getting hammered with some cold weather right now, though, for sure.
It's 17 right now.
17. I need to get up and go turn the water on.
We need to open our cabinets too.
Yeah. Sophie said it's 17 right now, so means it's probably about 14 here where we're at. Or it was a little colder because we're pretty good ways out of town. I'm not gonna say way out of town, but grew back a few days later. Nice. I don't have one of those fast growth nothing.
What's that mean?
Clayton shaved his beard off, and he said it grew back a couple days later.
Oh.
weather?
Yeah.
No. They were talking about, I mean, there's kind of a couple conversations going. 11 at Fayetteville. You're in town? Nice. This one here is going to be good. Cursed to be Harry. 29 here in Little Rock, capital city. 29. I think the cold's heading your way. I think it'll definitely be there. We're talking about 4 inches of snow will shut Little Rock, Arkansas down. I'm talking about there's going to be people in the ditch. It's going to be an ordeal. It'll shut Mena down for sure.
I think it's supposed to start at like 2 or 3 tomorrow.
Afternoon?
Yeah. Go to church in the morning and eat and get home fast.
Yeah, I would like to make it home before it starts snowing. I was sure to turn my truck, my air defroster on full blast and hot today before I got out of it. So
You did?
yeah, 6 to 9 inches here now. Dang.
Where?
Yeah, that's gonna shut her down
Where?
in Little Rock.
Who said that?
David.
And, 35 inches.
Oh yeah. Yep, got to be able to make that milk toast, Lance. Did you buy all the milk and bread? You know it. We even got tortillas for the bread too, for the milk. No.
And eggs. I think people make French toast. They have to.
So is it? I think people make French toast.
What else would it be?
I have no idea. People are weird.
This map shows the entirety of Arkansas is pink.
Pink, which is
Winter storm warning. And there's a little. The county above Fayetteville
yeah,
still under a watch.
nice. Got to have the bread and milk sandwiches. Oh yeah. Cracks me up. I don't know.
Well, you know how bread is thick,
Milk.
so you can wash it down with the milk.
Wash that bread down with your milk.
Yeah, especially if you have peanut butter on it.
Yeah. I have no idea. It's just something that's easy. 30% chance of snow in Mena tomorrow. That's what Austin said. I think if it's just 30%, that's nothing. I mean, that's 30%. It ain't even gonna snow then, it sounds like. Is that a pretty safe assumption at 30%? Means there's a 70% chance that it's not gonna snow. So I'll take that. We were under like a tornado watch last night,
So sorry, that was loud.
or night before last. Now we're under a winter storm warning. That's typical Arkansas for you. They said, bless you.
Thank you. That was obnoxiously loud.
Yeah, I go after the pizza, Coke, and teepee. Who cares about bread and milk? Yeah, no doubt. That's kind of what we went after. I don't even know why we went to town. Oh, I had to.
We needed
Yeah.
batteries for that lantern.
We needed batteries for the lantern, and we had to get some stuff done. So
And something else. There was something else we needed. Milk. You wanted milk or something.
I wanted some milk. I did want milk, but it's because we've got 6 boxes of cereal, and I wasn't gonna be stuck at the house all weekend with no milk. 6 boxes of cereal, and I don't think
We've got a good 3, probably 4 boxes.
4 boxes.
Different types.
Yeah, 4 different types of cereal here, so I wasn't gonna be stuck home all weekend with no cereal, with no milk. Be eating dry cereal. That's what it said on my phone just now. I will not believe it till I see it.
They changed it to a warning, so I believe it now.
Yeah, warning means
It is going to happen.
it's in the area. I mean, there's definitely a watch. Just means the conditions are right. This one didn't turn out nothing like what I wanted, but that's fine. They don't all turn out perfect.
Yeah, they do.
This one's pretty bad. There's a pretty hard contrast in color. Maybe I can hide it with some flash. Or help blend it in some with some flash anyway.
Remember when I bought Dylan Go-Gurts because I thought it was cool?
Yeah,
But he didn't give a flip?
yeah.
Maybe he'll like it when he's in school.
Maybe. I got this bluegill colored flash here. Or kind of sunfish-esque. Just put a ridiculous amount around it, like 8 strands. Walmart, stupid day, couldn't wait to get out of there. News said it was mostly going northwest of Mena. Northwest? Northeast, though. Well, we'll definitely see. Thinking, gets that bad, I'll get a squirrel and make dumplings. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes,
Is it supposed to affect any of them besides David?
I don't think so. Austin, he's in Mena. I mean, it might affect
The guy
him.
that lives in Waldron, he'll be affected too.
Yeah. He's sleeping outside tonight, so
He's absolutely insane.
do it for the YouTube.
He's doing it for YouTube?
Yeah, he's an outdoor survival channel.
How you couldn't pay me enough?
Like that color combo. Thanks, Clayton. I appreciate it, man. I was trying to, but yeah, one of these days I'll have to get us some massive squirrels. Be good. I can use the tails.
I don't know about that right now.
What? Because you don't want to eat it?
I don't know that I want to eat it.
Sophie says she don't want to eat no squirrels.
I'll try it when I'm not pregnant.
Yeah. Or she just said while she's pregnant she don't want to be eating it.
I can't stand raw meat right now either.
Yeah.
Smell it. Or deer. I can't eat deer right now either.
Yeah, she hadn't been able to eat deer meat or anything, really.
I couldn't eat deer meat when I was trying to be done either.
Get everything all leveled up here. I won't share. Your dad said I'm not going to share. He just wants me to get him some. I think it needs a little more brown, a little less green. Sound like this song, a little less conversation, a little more whatever. I don't even know what song it is. Use my razor blade to scrape my deer hair off the table like a... Right down the road from the Country Express. That's cool. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Elvis, yeah. I think so. I think this weekend, I think it was today. Yeah, I think it ended today. Arkansas Game and Fish Commission was having their annual big squirrel competition, but it ended today. Whoever kills the biggest squirrel, though, in the state of Arkansas wins like a super, super nice air gun, like a PCP pump-up air gun. I think it was PCP. I don't know what it was, but... I don't know who I was watching one day, but they were talking about Red. Oh, it was Jay Ball from Blue Jay Outdoors. He went live, like the first time he went live in I don't know how long, on Instagram. I just happened to catch him live, and he was saying that red on a bait, just a little piece of red, like the red throat of this one, or like the red on that red and chartreuse bucktail, gives bass an area to like hone in on, like a kill spot is what he was calling it. It's just like a gill plate or something, you know, they can kind of, gives them like a target. I don't know if it was him or if it was Andrew Hayes. Seeing much in the way of ammo price. Nice air gun, yeah. Elvis. I don't know who it was. Yeah, I don't know. The guy I worked with took a picture of a squirrel, brown and black, with white feet while hunting. Pretty cool. Much in the way of ammo price increases. I haven't bought ammo in years. Probably 8 years, 9 years now. I used to reload, and then before we had Dylan, Sophie and I sat down and reloaded all the powder and casings and, you know, bullets that I had. There's that finished product there. See that glitter and those threads. The blade's got some stuff on it. Look a little bit like a sunfish anyway. Pretty nifty. Hang her up, let it fully dry. Tied this one the other night just for messing around for myself. Little swim jig. Once that bite picks up again, it's a 1/4 ounce bucktail. If you need ammo by now. Back close to normal in the new normal prices. Nice. At least it's come back down. I know reloading stuff got hard to find for a while. High dollar. $50 for 20 rounds. $4.50 though, I guess. It was huge, pretty huge round. $4.50. That is huge. I hunt with a 7 Remington Magnum, 7mm rim mag. But I've got plenty of ammo loaded. My hand loads. Remember, you could buy a 1,500 round bucket of 22 for $15. I wish. Yeah, I wish it was still like that. I vaguely remember 22 being just like ridiculously cheap. But it hadn't been there long enough that I don't remember it. I don't remember when it was. $27 for $5.55. Yeah, gas went down cheap, pretty cheap too, for sure. Getting ready for election, it looks bad if everything's expensive, so everybody gets everything down, you know, for the election year, probably, so who knows. $3 where I'm at, $2.60. 40 minutes away. Pretty good trip to save for not a whole lot of savings. About worth the trip, yeah. Hey, Skipjack, Cindy. Ken was saying that he quit smoking the other night and you're live. That was pretty cool. He said him and someone else or a couple other guys or something. I think it makes these things look like jelly beans. That's what I think these look like. The little resin bodied ones. I just think they're so cool. And they get 8 too. We've got a lot of fish on the resin bodied jig. It adds a little bit of weight, so 64th ounce is probably a little more like a 32nd. Yeah, no doubt. 50 pounder. It's awesome. Good night, y'all. 16 short. Here at 34. Didn't see the catfish. Yeah. I think I'm gonna tie one more here, and then I'm gonna call it a night as well. End it on one of these bladed jigs. Build one more of these. And then get off here and get upstairs, get to bed. I'm out. All right, Austin, have a good night. Yeah, you stay warm too, for sure. Yeah, I'll check them out for sure, Travis. We can get about that much more. Maybe tough to do off of this tail. I should get a little bit at a time, lay it out there. Might be enough. Fill up the top side here. If I can do it without getting my finger on that hook. Oh yeah. Make this one just a muddy water. Put some orange over the top of that chartreuse. Be about the brightest combination I can find. But our lakes get blown out really bad in the spring. And sometimes I wish I had something really obnoxiously bright to try to help them find it. We'll just throw this blaze orange over it. Yeah, there's some chartreuse. That's all chartreuse right there. Get all that fluffy stuff out of there. Good night. All right, Papaw, have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off here as soon as this jig here is done, so. Y'all stay warm. Holler if you need anything, too. I know you will. You said you'd holler like a mashed cat, so. Yes, sir. You're welcome. What I need to find is that methylate color bucktail, that obnoxiously bright red orange that's on like the Alex Rudd uses on that honey bat, or the whatever Berkeley money badger or whatever it is. Spro, the rock crawlers have got that same methylate color, I think, but get this spun up, built up, so it's not such a drastic drop off there. All right. I need some flash. Need a lot of flash. All right, David. Yeah, holler at me, man. I'll get you fixed up. I appreciate it. Have a good night and stay warm. This is just a tinsley orange color. Shows I got one person. I'm gonna guess Big Malone. Or maybe Lance. I don't know. Or it may just be messed up too. There it shows two people again. Oh, Travis. Hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Both of y'all. Oh, okay, cool. It shows 3 again now. Yeah. Yeah, it's about sleepy time for sure. Get this flash spread out here and put on. Oh, sleeper barbecue, yeah. It's got some flair on it for sure, yeah, man. I think I'm gonna put a red band on the throat of this one too, just to have that little bit of extra spot for the fish to key in on. What's a color you'd like? I like silvers and whites. Maybe like a blue head, like that threadfin shad color that I tie. Our lakes are pretty clear around here as I'm tying this monstrosity, but they're pretty clear until they're not. And when they're not, they're really, really bad. So it's kind of, when they're at normal, they're pretty clear lakes. I mean, you can see, 3-4 foot pretty easily. Redo this whip. You trying to see it? Yeah, all right. Try to get it to where you can see it a little bit. So I always, it's on the other side. Let me turn this down some. Oh. So I always start, right now that thread is on the opposite side of the jig head from me, because I wrap on top going away from me. Whenever I wrap, it goes away from me over the top. So all I do is just hook, hold it where it's straight up and down, and I hold on by pushing my finger down back here on that back portion, keep it from spinning around. I just kind of hold it steady, and I'll turn it to where it's, the hook, the point is facing away from me, and just hook that thread and push it away from you. So it's like going towards the camera right now, going away from me. And then I go around the back side. So it's kind of go around that back side of that thing, and then just bring it to where you're in line with the hook. And then just roll it over. And I just roll it 5 times. Just give it more line or more thread as you need it. Then whenever you're done, just pull it down until that pops off. It'll just pop off of that curved area, and just pull it until it's up against it. Then it just slides out, and then just pull it tight. I'll do it one more time because I gotta do the red. Do that red, or let's do orange. Orange will look better over the chartreuse. believe I'm doing it right. It's been working. Just want to make sure. Getting loop off the part sometimes. The big stuff, the bigger your heads and stuff are, kind of the more cumbersome it is to whip finish because you're going around so much more. Especially like you're trying to go around that underspin. That is a pain to go around stuff like that. So I got that band done. So the same thing, that's on the back side over there. And this one I'll just do 2 or 3 since it's not like a structural thing. But just hook that, you know, have the point facing away from your body. I go around the back side of it. And then just go over it. You got 1, 2, try number 3 right there. Like that. Doing my thing. Doing the hatchets with it. Can't do that one, yeah. Doing my thing on those, top coating them. Doing the hatchets with it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. That's got that orange band around it now. Zoom this back out or move it away from me or whatever's going on. A little close to the old face. Turn it back up too. Help me see. That one's bright. The light and the, where's the, there it is. Blade for it. Looks great, really dig it. Man, that's wild that, it's bright for sure. I'll have to wait until it pours rain and the lake comes up 20 foot before I can use this one probably. Other than just getting like a straight up reaction bite. I mean, for something to actually key in on it, it ain't. Get it sealed up and then I'll show it to you on the back camera. I don't know if I've sent you pictures or you've seen, or if you follow them on Instagram, that Ledge Lord or Dead Reckoning Bucktails. They're both incredible dudes. I mean, I don't know how they are as people. I'm talking about just talented wise. They're awesome. But they do make like 5-ounce heads. So they've got a lot more room to do cool stuff on their jigs than I do. Because they're making like saltwater striper, huge saltwater striper jigs and stuff. So they do have a little more room. You know, the bigger the jig, the more real estate you got to make cool stuff happen on it. Like the 64th ounce and 80th ounce, and you know, those 124th ouncers, you run out of room quick. They the shanks and stuff get filled up, and the bodies get a little full. I'd like to have some of the 1-ounce Strike King ones. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. So here, check this out. Wanky. There you go. Bladed jig. Let me hold it by the thing so you can actually see how much it's flared out. It's not just my fingers pushing it out. So there you go. You see it's flared, you know, pretty good, covering that hook point up almost. So definitely bright. See that little bit of imperfection there on the head? That's why this is mine. Because I am generally what I'll do is I'll keep those that are like that. It had a little bit of didn't fuse all the way in the pore of the lead. It doesn't affect a single thing, and I use them. Doesn't hurt anything. But I keep them for myself whenever they mess up like that. Might as well. It doesn't hurt nothing. I hang them up top. Keep them out of the way. Yeah, we got, see, we're starting to get fulled up again. All the stuff up top's generally mine. It's kind of specialty stuff and skunk tail, 4th of July, streamers, or imperfect poured heads that I keep. Then that bottom row right here, those are all good Bambi blades. Yeah, I'll send it out there to you, man, for sure. Cause it's like I said, that it's got that imperfection on the head. I'm not gonna sell it. I'll be happy to send it out there to you. You'll use it before I will. Oh yeah, we'll get it sent out there. What are you doing? You ready to go potty? You need to go potty? You need to go potty? All right, yeah. Gracie's needing to go potty. Let's I'm gonna hop off here, get the dog out, and then I'll holler at you on Instagram, Travis. We'll I gotta go check out that stuff, pictures of stuff you sent me, man. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Saturday Night Live, cutting it off 7 minutes early. Hey, Mom, sorry, I'm just now ending her. I guess you just got home from work, yeah. Jeez, that's late. I was just hopping off here. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello, and glad you made it home. Tomorrow, be careful, you're going back to work. So I know you said you work closed tomorrow night or something, so be careful. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. I'm going to try to put out that video. I went fishing today. I'll try to get it edited and put out tomorrow, so maybe put it out tomorrow or at least Monday at the latest. So anyway, tried to catch some crappie, caught some bass on crappie jigs, whatever. It was fun. So all right, guys, y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch y'all later.